Imagine a world teetering on the brink. A delicate global balance, strained by escalating tensions and unresolved disputes. Economic indicators flash red, reflecting deep-seated anxieties. Political rhetoric grows sharper, pushing nations closer to the edge. A fictional border dispute in the Arctic, fueled by resource claims, becomes a flashpoint. Naval vessels gather, their presence a stark warning. Diplomatic efforts falter, unable to bridge the chasm of mistrust. The world watches, holding its breath, as the tipping point approaches. In this volatile landscape, old alliances are tested, and new alignments begin to form. Who stands with whom, and why? Major powers, driven by historical grievances and strategic interests, position themselves. Their motivations are complex, their ambitions vast. Existing blocks, once stable, now fracture or strengthen. New pacts are forged in the shadow of impending conflict. The global stage transforms into a chessboard, with each move carefully calculated, each player vying for dominance. Then, the unthinkable happens. A localized incident, a skirmish in a disputed territory, ignites the powder keg. News tickers scroll frantically, reporting immediate reactions. Leaders condemn, mobilize, and retaliate. Satellite imagery reveals rapid military movements. Tanks roll, jets scramble, and naval fleets deploy. The conflict spreads like wildfire, engulfing neighboring regions, then continents. The first spark has become a global conflagration. Before conventional forces clash, a silent war begins. Cyber warfare, a new frontier of conflict, takes center stage. Critical infrastructure is targeted. Power grids, communication networks, financial systems. Chaos ensues. Espionage and disinformation campaigns flood the digital sphere. Truth becomes a casualty, replaced by manipulated narratives. The goal, to destabilize, confuse, and erode public trust, preparing the ground for further escalation. The war's economic fallout is swift and brutal. Stock markets plummet, triggering a global financial crisis. Supply chains collapse, disrupting the flow of goods. Shelves empty, and essential resources become scarce. The struggle for critical resources intensifies. Nations hoard, prices skyrocket, and desperation grows. Food shortages become widespread, leading to unrest. The global economy grinds to a halt, its future uncertain. Beyond the battlefields, the human cost is immense. Mass displacement creates vast waves of refugees. Families are torn apart, homes destroyed. Refugee camps swell, struggling to cope with the influx. International aid organizations face unprecedented challenges, their resources stretched thin. The human face of conflict is one of resilience, but also profound suffering, a generation scarred by loss. As the war progresses, conventional forces engage in large-scale battles. The landscape becomes a theater of modern warfare. New military technologies redefine the battlefield. Drones patrol the skies, delivering precision strikes. Advanced weaponry, once theoretical, is now deployed. The destructive power is immense, the consequences far-reaching. Soldiers fight with courage and desperation, facing an enemy both visible and unseen. The cost of victory is immeasurable. Far from the front lines, civilian life transforms. Rationing becomes the norm, a stark reminder of scarcity. Civil defense drills are routine, preparing communities for the unexpected. Air raid sirens pierce the quiet nights. Propaganda posters adorn city walls, reinforcing national resolve. Yet, beneath the surface, fear and resilience coexist. Communities pull together, finding strength in unity. The psychological toll is heavy, but the human spirit endures. The war's narrative is constantly rewritten. Alliances shift, betrayals emerge, and new powers enter the fray. Diplomatic negotiations, once rigid, become fluid. Unexpected realignments reshape the global power structure. A former adversary becomes an unlikely ally. A trusted partner makes a shocking defection. The war is unpredictable. The world holds its breath, wondering who will stand where as the conflict enters its most volatile phase. How does such a conflict end? A negotiated peace, a decisive victory, or a weary stalemate? The long shadow of war lingers. Reconstruction efforts begin, slow and arduous, across devastated lands. Memorials rise, silent tributes to the fallen, ensuring their sacrifice is never forgotten. The global landscape is forever changed, borders redrawn, societies reshaped, the environment scarred. The lessons of this hypothetical conflict echo through time, a stark reminder of humanity's choices. May such a future remain only in our imagination, a cautionary tale for generations to come.